My dear child, sit with me a moment. Let your heart be quiet, because I want to speak something to you that might stir something deep inside you. I've been watching you, and I've been watching someone else too. Someone you once loved. Someone you trusted. Someone who walked away, or maybe someone who stayed silent when their voice was the only thing that could be comforted you. They didn't protect what you shared. They didn't understand it. And now, that silence, that distance, it's doing something to their soul. They are not at peace. They can't sleep like they used to. They replay everything what they said, what they didn't say, what they should be done. They carry a storm inside them, one you can't see. But I can. They are full of regret. They are restless. They miss the light you brought. They miss the peace you gave without asking for anything in return. You may not think they remember you that way, but they do. In fact, they remember it more clearly now than ever before. They're searching for a way back, not just to you, but to the truth they turned their back on. Yes, they made mistakes. And yes, you made a few too. Don't pretend you were perfect, I never asked you to be. But I know your heart. I know how deeply you loved. And I know how hard you tried to keep the connection alive before you had to let it go. I saw the nights you stayed awake wondering what you did wrong. I saw the tears. I heard the prayers you whispered. You didn't imagine it, child. It was real. And even if they never said it back then, they knew it was real too. Now they feel like they broke something beautiful. Like they ruined a chance that may never come again. When no one is watching them, I am. I see their tears. I hear their prayers. I know they are crying out for a second chance. You may have tried to move on. You may have told yourself that door is closed. But deep down, I see that small place in your heart that still hopes. That still wonders. That still aches for healing. Let me speak to that place. Let me hold it. Let me cover it with peace. Because something is happening inside them. Something you can't see, but I can. They're changing. Slowly. Pain is teaching them what they ignored before. Loss is humbling them. They didn't know your worth when they had you, but now that you're gone, your absence is screaming at them louder than your words ever did. And your silence, your quiet distance, it's doing more than any argument could. This isn't about revenge. This is about truth. This is about what happens when a soul begins to wake up. They're asking themselves questions now. Hard ones. Questions like, why did I walk away and how can I fix what I broke? They don't know where to start. But that pull in their heart, that deep longing to make things right, that's not random. That's me. That's my spirit. I'm the one putting that desire inside them. I'm the one showing them what they tried to ignore. And I haven't forgotten you, either. I saw every tear you cried in secret. I heard every question you kept inside. I watched you wonder if you were too much. If you were not enough. If you were the problem. Let me say this to you now, clearly and gently, it wasn't your fault. You were not too much. You were never unlovable. You were never forgettable. You were a light I placed in their life. A rare and sacred light. And even if they didn't treat you right, even if they didn't see it then, you changed them. You planted seeds. Seeds of love, honesty, patience, and truth. And now, after all this time, those seeds are beginning to grow. They are remembering your kindness. They are feeling your absence. They are realizing what they lost. And now, they're looking for a way back. Not to relieve the past, but to make peace with it. Not to fix everything in one moment, but to take the first trembling step toward truth. I know it's hard to trust again. I know your heart is tired. You don't want to be hurt again. You don't want empty promises or pretty words. And I'm not telling you they'll come back perfect. I'm telling you that something real is happening in their heart. I'm telling you that they want to try. They want to apologize. They want to confess. They want to bring truth into the silence. It may come as a message, a phone call, a quiet knock. However it comes, I will prepare you. You won't have to chase. You won't have to beg. You've already done so much. You've already grown through the pain. That growth is sacred. It made you wiser. It made you softer in the right ways and stronger in the right places. And now, you're not the same person who once begged for their attention. You've evolved. You've healed. You've risen. What is meant for you, my child, will always circle back. But sometimes, before new things can begin, old wounds must be healed. And this person, the one who once stayed silent, is now feeling the weight of time. They are finally realizing that peace won't come until they try to make peace with you. Not because they need something from you, but because they need to tell the truth. They need to return what they once took: your voice, your peace, your joy. It won't be easy for them. Pride doesn't like to bend. Shame doesn't break quietly. But I am louder than all their fear. I'm whispering reminders into their heart. I'm bringing your face back to their memory. The sound of your laughter. The way you forgave them too many times. They look fine on the outside, but inside, a storm is raging. A longing is rising. They want to restore what was broken. They just don't know how yet. But I will lead them. Step by step. Thought by thought. Prayer by prayer. You might see signs. Messages out of the blue. A dream. A song. A strange coincidence. That's me. I'm stirring the air. I'm preparing the ground. Because healing doesn't always start with a big moment. Sometimes, it begins with a soft whisper. A gentle truth. A trembling hand reaching out. Be open. Don't close your heart completely. Don't return to what hurt you blindly. But don't turn away from redemption, either. Ask me. I'll show you what's real. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to carry the whole weight. That's my job. Just keep listening. Just stay close to me. Let me handle the timing. You may ask, why now? Because sometimes, child, people have to lose everything to understand what really matters. And this person is realizing that love isn't a game. That connection isn't replaceable. That silence can hurt more than 1,000 sharp words. You were their turning point. They are waking up to that. And they don't want to live with this regret forever. This is not about getting something from you. This is about honoring something sacred. And that kind of healing, I will bless it. I will be in it. I am preparing a moment that will not just fix the past, but rewrite your future. Have you been walking through your own wilderness lately, a place where everything looks okay but nothing feels quite right? That's because your spirit knows something is shifting. You may have found new peace, new joy, new purpose. But in their world, something is missing. That something is you. You gave them something rare. And now, they feel the space where your light used to shine. They tried to forget you. They tried to move on. But your presence wasn't ordinary. It was healing. And healing can't be replaced. They feel that emptiness. And now, they want redemption, not attention. They want peace, not performance. I'm showing them everything they refused to see before. The way they hurt you. The silence that scarred you. The way they took your love for granted. They are seeing it now. And that seeing is sacred. That realization is holy. Because it's leading to real change, not surface emotion, but deep transformation. Don't look for dramatic speeches. Look for soft, honest moments. For trembling words. For eyes that finally show remorse. That's where truth lives. That's where healing begins. You don't have to open your heart just because someone is sorry. But let me show you what's real. Let me give you the wisdom to know the difference between a return and a resurrection. They are tired of pretending. They're tired of acting strong. Their heart is catching up to them. And before it's too late, I will nudge them forward, not to claim you, but to make peace. To restore. To give back what they once stole: your peace, your dignity, your sense of being seen. Don't wait for them. Keep living. Keep growing. But don't close the door if I ask you to open it. This isn't just their healing. This is your healing, too. Because something holy happens when the truth is finally spoken. Something powerful happens when your soul hears what it's always needed to hear. I want to bless that moment. I want to use it. You are not who you used to be. You are wiser now. You are rooted in me. And that means you can face the past without fear. You've passed so many quiet tests. Tests no one knew about. But I saw. I celebrated. And now, I'm preparing a sacred moment for you to be seen. To be honored. To be heard. Your name still lives in their heart. Not just out of guilt, but out of love. Yes, there was love. Still is. Buried. Hidden. But real. And real love seeks truth. Not always to begin again, but to make peace. To close the wound. To honor what was real. Let me finish what I started. Let me bring light where pride used to live. Let me write healing where pain once stood. You may feel it in your dreams, in your body, in the strange waves of emotion. Don't ignore it. These are the signs. I'm preparing you. I'm making room in your heart for clarity, for peace, for truth. You are not alone. You are not healing alone. My angels surround you. My grace covers you. My love sustains you. Not one moment has been wasted. Not one tear unseen. I'm turning it all into something beautiful. You might ask, what if they never come? Then you will still be whole. You will still be loved. You will still be mine. And I take care of what belongs to me. This journey back to truth isn't just yours. It's theirs too. Let me walk it with both of you. Let me finish what I started. The ending of the season will not be empty, it will be holy. And it will open the door to something new. Something real. Something redeemed. Amen. Support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to 120.